And it's so funny. Every week I tell myself, hey, you know, speak a little slower. Make sure you enunciate and pronunciate all the words right and everything. And actually I have an incredible vocabulary and can enunciate and pronunciate very, very well. But when I get thinking, you know, it's my super genius brain, bro. It's like I'm thinking faster than I talk, and I talk all super fast. And when I start thinking about Sarah Palin, I get so fired up.
Pronunciate?
I make my own words up, Dave. You know what I do, bro. I got my own vocabulary. That's one thing you have to learn about JDV. I make up my own vocabulary, and people trying to make fun of it, but then they start trying to use it, dude. And it's so funny because I'll say fail, I'll say this, I'll say that, and all of a sudden all these other little politicals start picking it up and destroy. You know the whole YouTube thing of labeling things so-and-so destroys or so-and-so smacks down? Yeah, who started that? JDV and Conservative New Media. And it didn't take long, Paul, for the little liberals to complain that everyone started using that.
No, it didn't take long at all. And not only were they complaining about people using it, they started using it.
Exactly. Dave does rock. We're getting the chat room here popping up. Dave rocks. Yeah, we love Dave. Exactly. He does. Dave's my boy, dude. Don't you understand how this is going down? He's part of the CNN posse. Now, hold on. We have short time here, so we can't get... And you can watch his show and listen to his show on Afternoons Live. And it's the Dave Diamond Show on Afternoons Live. And he's got the podcast up there in videos, and he does videos for us now, so you can check those out. I've got one that I've got to put up that you're going to love. It's unbelievable. It's about a familiar topic. That's all I'm going to say. Now, here's the thing, because we're short on time here. Finish out with Angle. Where do you think this is with Reid, Paul, and how big do you think this woman's going to win by? Because I think Harry Reid is going to hit the retirement home real soon.
Sharon Angle, it's
political
so
retirement
tied right now. Now it came out recently that she had raised like $14 million in donations. So you know that's a big setback for the money man that thinks that Harry Reid is going to just kind of coast to victory here. The bottom line is this: if Harry Reid can't get the 50% approval or support, and he can't, he's probably, as you said, going bye-bye.
Yeah, exactly. Now let me say this very quickly before I'll be remiss to do it and probably get in some degree of trouble. My girlfriend Salma is coming in here next week, okay? She's coming in from Israel, and I need some tips. Maybe not on the air now because we're short on time and I got to get some other stuff, but people can email me on my Facebook. Just Google John D. Villarreal. You'll see me with all the friends and that, whatever. I need tips from the ladies out there. This woman's never been to California. Where should I take her? What do I do? What should we see? All this type of stuff. And you'll see her here tomorrow, the next week on the show and everything like that. So everyone's been dying for it. It's happening. So I need to know from people what I need to do because Lord knows I may be a super genius, but when it comes to certain things, I need a little help, and that's one of them. So let's check that out. Now, I want to get to these races here in California because we have my political girlfriend, right, Carly Fiorina. She's cool as ice, and she's hot as lava when it comes to the issues. And she needs to beat Barbara Boxer. And it's a close race because our women here, our great Republican women, are down a little bit. And I know people are upset with Meg. And we're going to get to that. And I want to tell these people, now I haven't, this is unsolicited. There's been zero coordination. This is all my own thoughts. It's an open letter to each of the campaigns, and they can do with it what they want. People can do with it what they want or nothing at all. It's my personal opinion. No one's asked me to do this. Here is what I think. Number one, we'll go to Carly, because if we get cut off, then Meg gets the short end of the stick. Hey, frankly, I like Carly better. Sorry. Carly Fiorina. She's down in the polls right now, okay? You've done some good things, and you're rallying back, and I like that. But we have to have no more ads about, don't call me man, this and that. That doesn't matter. That's old, that's past, that's done. Forget about that. Don't do that anymore. What we need is you to come out and talk about the 3 to 5 things that you're going to do if you're elected. The 3 to 5 things. How, if someone votes for you, what they're going to get. Lower taxes, less regulation, back out to work, whatever. I can come up with some stuff. But the 3 to 5 things that people really care about that are focused on the economy, focused on California, focused on jobs. A vote for you means this. That's what we need. I don't want to hear any more about HP. Don't call me man. Any negative stuff on Barbara Boxer with that kind of stuff. I'll tell you how you go negative on Boxer in a second. That's what we need. We need to know exactly what a vote for you means. That's it. Positions. Not Carly the person, positions. Now, that's number one. Number two, you need to go down, and I know you've done it, and you're going to do it later. You're going to be in Stockton and all that. We're probably going to be there, whatever. I don't care about that. I need videos, whether it's conservative new media videos, whether it's your own videos, I need videos of you hanging out with Latinos, with African Americans, with people, places. Go to Oakland, go to downtown San Francisco, places where you need more support. You need to go down there and get videos with these people. I'm not talking about leaders and press conferences. No, I'm talking about people on the street. I don't care if it's a homeless person. If it's farm workers. Go in the fields if you need to. I don't care. You need to do it. Talk to these people. What are your concerns? Here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm asking for your vote. I'm fighting for your vote. That's what you need to do. We need those visuals. I know that you believe it, Carly. I've talked to you. I know what's in your heart. Go show the people that you're one of them. That's what you need to do. That's number two. Number three, hitting Barbara Boxer. Here's how you hit Barbara Boxer. And I know you've done a little bit of this, but you need to do more of this. Hey, Barbara, listen, California, you're out of work. Things aren't working. It's horrible in this state right now. Guess what? You've elected Barbara Boxer to represent you for 28 years. Do a Reagan. Are you better off now than you were 28 years ago, or 6 years ago, or 12 years ago? Do you think that Barbara Boxer, one of the most partisan, vicious, in my personal opinion, members of the Senate, is going to get you a better situation here in California? Which of her policies create jobs or make your life better? Does she increase or decrease your taxes? Does she increase or decrease regulation? Does she make it harder to be in business here? Yes, she does. Blast her on her policies. Blast her. Don't call me man. Blast her on her policies that are hurting the pocketbook of Californians out there. That's what you have to do. And the fourth thing you need to do. The fourth thing you need to do is get Chuck DeVore on your campaign. You don't need to put him in the commercials. That's fine. But, there's still 5%, because I talked to him, there's still 5%, maybe 10, but 5% of Republicans out there that are still mad that Chuck didn't win this and that, whatever. I know Chuck's out there doing whatever, probably looking for a job, and Chuck's great. I don't care. Use his mailing list. Get him out there to hit his email people, his Facebook people, do whatever. Pay him some money. You got the money. Cut the check. Get him out there campaigning for you. Do it. Because this election is going to come down to 1-2%. Don't leave that hanging. Chuck's a good man. He can help out. I know he'll do it. If you ask him the right way, just get it done. The fifth thing, and you're doing this a lot, but you need to do it more, be a happy warrior. This is your campaign to win, woman. You're a fantastic executive. You can do it. Actually, sorry, I got another thing for you on the environmental issue, because they're going to try to blow you up on that. Guess what? You're a Silicon Valley CEO. You go to Silicon Valley. You show people the technology that's working, not the crazy, stuff that the AB 32, the cap and taxes. That blow Barbara Boxer up on that. I'm talking about VW. That we have a video on this. Who just put out a car that gets a diesel car, turbo diesel, the TDI, that gets 1,527 miles to the tank. That's eco stuff everyone can get behind. That's 90 plus miles to the gallon. That's unbelievable. That's a car people will buy from a good brand. Show the technology that's working out there. Show that you know how to put that technology to work. How you can create jobs with it. How it can help the national security. How it can help the economy without taxing us and killing all of us and doing these fantasy green jobs. I'm talking real green jobs. The technology that works. Get the venture capitalists behind you. Go do it. If no one else covers it, we'll cover it. Get it out to the email people out there. Just keep pounding. That's what you need to do, and be a happy warrior. And Carly, you can win. Everyone loves you. We're behind you. Now, quickly on Meg Whitman. Meg Whitman, you're in trouble, okay? You got to stop doing this stuff with the Mike Murphy School of Rhino, this and that, whatever. Step one, you're being out-campaigned. What you need to do is you need to go to the camera, create an event, whatever like that. Do some of the things I talked about with Carly. But what you need to do is you need to get the Shalene Nightingale situation solved. You need to get the Republicans and conservatives. You have a much bigger problem. You've got at least 10% of Republicans out there, or somewhere around there, 5 to 10%, real numbers, serious numbers. Whatever Carly has a problem, you've got at least triple that, because I hear from them all the time that really are not dealing with you. So you have to shore up that base right there. You're running for the more you run for the independents, you're bleeding people on your right.